You ready for go time? Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KSS Junior Boys Volleyball Championship as we are set underway for a fantastic night of volleyball. Our first game of the night. We have Kingston Secondary versus Regi. Finals, one game to win it all. I'm joined here by Rias Tennessee. Rias, are you excited?
I am so excited, Jacob. This is going to be a huge game. These are the two best junior teams in all of KSS.
It comes down to this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get undergoing here real soon as both teams are doing their chant and we have Regi taking the floor. We'll take it right back over to volleyball court as here we go. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play volleyball. To get into the finals, but can they defeat the beast of KSS?
KSS has been absolutely huge this season. You know, they themselves were enrolled in a senior tournament this season, and if I remember correctly, they absolutely dominated.
They were destroying these senior teams, but now they have to play the second best team in the junior division. And can they make it happen, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're excited. I'm excited. Both teams have hit the court. We're about to find out who's going to take first ball here. As I believe it was looking to be Regi ball, and it will be. Because here we go, both teams standing, nobody on the bench as we have the first serve coming in. And here we go, and we're off. KSS immediately receiving that as he sends something over, hard little tip, and Regi was not ready for that, and KSS answers first.
That's huge. That's momentum for KSS in the final game.
That is exactly what you want to do. Regi gets first possession, but KSS answers right back and get possession of themselves. They will send it over now. That's a nice little service. Regi has to send that right back over. KSS will get something started, and that is hard to handle. And if KSS is going to be like that all night, ladies and gentlemen, Regi is in trouble.
This is exactly the opening a team needed in the final game.
Yes, it is, as KSS will send over another one now. Received by Regi. Can they get it over? They cannot handle the heat. We have a 3-0 KSS lead. As they'll go over now, as it looks like serving for KSS is Jalen Fisher, as he is on fire right now, as he will send another one over. That's a nice serve as Regi trying to get one over. Can they answer? They do. It's a free ball, though. KSS now will get it up. Get the set going far side. That one's over. Great block by Regi, though, but KSS will handle that. They'll try to get something on the far side. And that's a banger right onto the floor. 4-0 KSS.
This momentum is huge. KSS already up 4-0. Can Regi stop this momentum?
If you're Regi here and you really want to stop this early on, especially in a big game like this, you do not want to go down by this much in the first set, but I'm sure AG went right back and they had a hard spike over, but that's handled by KSS. And with the huge ceilings, you don't have to worry about that here. That's a deep one, and Regi cannot handle how deep that is, as their whole team is really shallow up to the net. That is something got to watch out for, and KSS capitalizes on it.
Eloquently spoken, Jacob. Here we go, big serve.
Jalen now will send that one over. That's 6 serves in a row, I believe, for him, as Regi will now contain that as he gets something over. It's a free ball deep in the court, handled by the libero. Set over it. Can they get it over? It's a light little tip. Regi panicking now. Can it go over? It will. Tip, but blocked at the net. Oh, pardon me, I believe.
It came down on KSS side.
I believe it came down.
Regi's getting hype.
I believe it was called hit down on the KSS side, so Regi gets their first point of the night. It's 5-1. as they will now step up to
Matt Rousel.
It's Matt now, and that's first serve. It's just a bit
Soaring out of bounds.
just a bit too far. Now we'll go out of bounds, go right back to the Reezy possession. And as stepping up, we have number 15, Adam Hendry. As he will step up now to take his first serve of the night, and now it's just over the net, but that's perfectly placed. As Reezy now will just have to send that one over. Lily shallow at the net, trying to get something over to the center, just tries to tip it over, back over to KSS. KSS now trying to get something going on the far side. A little tip there. Reezy can easily handle that, but no one's there at the net. It's a miscommunication there by the Reezy boys, and nobody answers to that ball. And that will go right back to number 15, Adam, as he will set to make another serve. He's trying to go 2 in a row, and it's a 7-1 game. See, we'll send that one over now, handled by Reezy, and they will just send that over. They got to get their spikes going tonight if they want to have a chance in this volleyball game. As KSS will far side. They set something up to the center. Far side hit. That's perfect, but answered by KSS. Great way to keep that up. They try to answer right back. Goal, and that one is perfect. As KSS have got their big guns going, we have a timeout called by Reezy and an 8-1 early lead.
That's number 23, Robbie McWilliam, with that giant hit.
He is on fire with his serve so far, and Rias, Reezy already down 8-1 here early in the game. What do you think Reezy has to do here to really maybe come back? Because, the momentum is not going their way right now. They really need to, during this timeout, they really need to refocus. They need to rethink what they're going to do, because if they're going to keep doing this all night, KSS is just going to say thank you very much and take this first set.
That's very true, Jacob. I think Reezy needs to capitalize on these free balls. A lot of little volleys coming over the net, along with big hits, but also a lot of little volleys. If Reezy can just set these up and get some big hits of their own, they can maybe bring this back.
Yes, that is very true. Rias is Reezy now will set to court, and same as KSS. As it will be KSS ball, number 15, Adam, as he will step up to take the serve. Trying to go 3 in a row here in an 8-1 game. As he will just send that one over. Handled by Reezy, though. It's a deep serve, so they have to go really deep to get this one. It's going to be another free ball over.
That's a good recovery.
Not what you want to see if you're Reezy here. As KSS tries to get something going here at the net with a modern serve. Great block, though, but they cannot recover. KSS gets the points. And Adam will step back up to take his 4th serve in a row. As Reezy here, almost 2 points away from making it a double-digit lead, which is not if you want to see if you're a Reezy fan. As Adam now will send that ball over. That's a great serve. Can Reezy get something going here? Maybe the backcourt spike. That's what you want to see. If you're Reezy there, no more free balls, but KSS now trying to get something going themselves, and that's a perfect spike. And that one hits just in the backcourt. KSS marks their first double-digit point of the night.
That was a huge snipe. These KSS boys are an unstoppable force so far.
Yes, they are. And if you're a Reezy, you really don't want to get this. You really want to don't get the emotions too down early on. I mean, you are down 10-1.
That's exactly right. If you're a Reezy, you're keeping the energy high. You got to get this back right now.
As Adam now will step up to take this serve. And he will send it over, and I believe it's like 6th serve of the night. He's been on fire so far. As Reezy now gets something going! And that one is just out of bounds. But it's a positive. At the end of the day,
good. That's what we need to see from Reezy. That's a huge hit. Went just out of bounds, but they should keep swinging on those.
That was a beautiful spike, and if they keep doing that, they're going to start finding the court. And that one, maybe something that Reezy needs to stop that momentum. Is a great serving spree by Adam, but he ends it right there. And now 11-2 at the end of that, as Reezy now will step up to take in a couple substitutions, and we'll get going.
Huge opportunity for Reezy. They need to capitalize on this.
Here we go. I believe Ali Hashmat taking his first serve of the night, and that is a beautiful serve just over now, but KSS will keep that up and go far side for the spike, and it's too hard to handle by Robbie McWilliam. Man, he has been on fire tonight with his spikes.
Huge hits from Robbie.
As it will be. I believe KSS ball once more. A little substitution here first, though. KSS now will send it over deep. Can Reezy handle that at the net? They're going to try to get something going here. A little spike at the net. Both teams hit on it, but KSS wins it. Reezy will send over a free ball. Not what she wants to give you Reezy, but KSS, can they capitalize on it? And that one is just out of bounds. And Reezy will say thank you very much and go back to serving.
Serving it up for Regi, number 9, Daniel.
Daniel now, we're trying to get some momentum going for the Panthers. See, we'll send that old ball over. That's a beautiful serve. That's a great Casey now trying to get something going, and that's a hard spike, but that's a great dig by Daniel. But it is called the way of the Bears off of a 2-touch by a Regi player. Unfortunate there, but that's a beautiful dig by Daniel there to keep that ball up. But it will go to Kingston, and Kingston will have the serve now. It's Robbie McWilliam at the serving line. DC will send it over, and oh my god, that's a beautiful serve, but the Panthers will take that as that is just, I believe he stepped over the line. And it will be.
Otherwise, that serve was absolutely gorgeous.
That was.
Unfortunate about the line. Maybe if it was a little closer to the net, would have been a clean serve.
Next, you have number 5, Dave stepping up for the Panthers to take his first serve of the night. She will send that ball over now, handled by the Bears, though. The Bears now trying to get something going, to get something on the far side. They hit it over. That's beautiful, but great dig there to keep that ball up by the Panthers. Can they capitalize on their own? Little tip-touch at the net. Casey will win it and just kind of calm things down. A little spike over. Regi panicking. They got to keep this ball up. Can they get it over? One more touch. But it's just out of bounds, and the Bears will take that point.
Serving it up for KSS, number 19, Nate Stevenson.
He will send that ball over now. Regi trying to get something going here. A little spike action. His whistle's called, and it's called the way of Regi. Regi will take that point and make this game 14-5. And the Regi chants are going off.
Unfortunate, that goes straight into the net. The ball is turned back over to KSS. The energy is high in this gym right now. Neither team has sat down for the entire game. All right, KSS serving it up. Beautiful serve, great up. Huge block from number 15 on KSS. That's a huge point. The energy is huge from KSS. Big serve. Free ball here for Regi. Let's see what they can do with it. Huge spike, and that's a point for Regi. That's the gameplay they need to stay in this game. Substitution here for Regi.
Here we go. We have number 8. We have Aiden stepping up for the Panthers, taking his first serve of the night, a 16-6 game. As you know, the Bears are only 9 points away from taking this first set, but that one just squeaks past his fingers, and Regi will take that point. He will try to make that 2 in a row here. He will send that ball over. That's a good serve, but it's just unfortunately a bit too short and goes into the net. Kingston will take that ball and make it 17-7 lead. They have a 10-point lead here. So you have number 3 stepping back up to take his first serve of the night. Not his first serve of the night. He started serving for the Bears, and he was fantastic. I believe he went 6 in a row. That is Jalen Fisher right there. As Regi now will take that ball over. That's a great spot. Can Kingston come back on this? As I believe that is called the Regi way on a lift by the Bears player. Unfortunately, that first touch was just a bit too harsh. It just went way too back for Kingston to recover, and in order to get it up, they had to do a lift. And unfortunately, in volleyball, you can't do that.
Very, very true, Jacob. You cannot do that in volleyball.
And it will be a Regi ball again. It's Matt Roswell coming up for his serve. And that one, another too short. Regi needs to handle these serves. You know, serving is one of those things in volleyball. It's one of the free things you get to do. It's the opportunity where the other team, you don't have like the other team doesn't matter. You know, it's just something that you have to focus on. If they can't get their serves over, Kingston's going to just keep farming those points.
No point can happen if the serve doesn't get over the net.
That's exactly right, Rias. Regi tried to snipe that bottom corner, but unfortunately it's a bit too far, and Kingston will take that point.
Serving it up, number 15. Oh, timeout here. Called by Regi. KSS absolutely hype.
I don't blame him. An 11-point lead for Kingston, and serving not going well for Regi is what they need to do, especially with Kingston only 6 points away from taking this first set. And I'm telling you, in a championship game like this, you do not want to lose the first set. You know, the momentum really rocks the way of the winner of the first set. So Regi, if they want to come back in the set, they need to relax the players. You need to say, I know there's a big crowd. We have a fantastic crowd here tonight. You don't really see this at normal school games, but we're at St. Lawrence College here, folks. So
you're right. Volleyball is a game. A lot of energy coming from the court right now. Volleyball is a game of energy and of momentum here, and right now KSS has both.
As here we go. It will be Kingston ball as they're only 6 points away from taking this first set. Can they make it happen? We're going to have to find out. That's a brilliant serve, and unfortunately the first touch of Regi is not good enough, and that point will go the Bears' way, and they have hit the 20-point mark and are 5 points off.
5 points off from winning the first set of the championship game.
Here we go. They send another one over. That's a beautiful serve. Regi have to get low to keep that one up, and they do. Another 3-ball. That's a great hit, though, from the backcourt. As Kingston now trying to get something going on the far side. That's a beautiful spike! And a block attempt was there, but it was not good enough. Kingston takes the point. On a great hit by Thomas Phelan.
We've got Adam Hendry serving it up.
Now will send this ball over, and it's beautiful. He's been great at serving all night tonight. He's really just something going at the net. That's a fantastic serve, but I believe he got some net contact on that.
That's a great hit. Those are the plays Regi needs, just a little less net contact, and that would have been beautiful.
That would have been beautiful, but Kingston extends their lead to 14, or 3 points away from taking this first set. As Adam now will send that ball over, send it deep. That's a great play, but Regi will keep that ball up. Can they get something going here on the spike? A mega spike. Well, Kingston need to recover on this. They will get something over, and that's a beautiful spike, and it's just called out of bounds. And it will go the Regi way.
Fans are going crazy in the stands right now.
The Regi fans are loving it. The other team may down by 13, but they are here for them all the way, all night.
They are here to support their boys, and that they will.
As we have number 1 now on Regi Ali. Going to hit for another serve of the night tonight as they try to hit the 10-point mark, and that's a beautiful serve, but kept up by KSS. KSS going to the far side. That is an unstoppable spike, and unfortunately for Regi, they try to go for the block, but it's just blocked out of bounds, and KSS 2 points away now from taking this first set.
These hits from Robbie McWilliam are absolutely entertaining to watch.
He is crazy. I've watched him a couple times, and like pre-finals, and man, this kid is amazing. He really knows how to spike, especially at a junior level. He's definitely, like, even if he played senior, he'd still be incredible. KSS definitely got a good player on their hands with him. Their whole team is cracked, but here he is right here, and that's a beautiful spike, but great keep up as they have to go around the referee to try to keep that one up, but unfortunately it's not good enough.
It's match point here.
KSS put themselves on set point.
All comes down to the serve from number 57, Thomas Fillion.
Can Thomas do it? As he looks to notch this first set the KSS way, as he will send it over. That's a beautiful serve. Kept it by Regi at the net. They're panicking here. They need to get a free ball over. Great hit from the backcourt. It just got out of bounds. Great eye by KSS. Kingston takes the first set. Ladies and gentlemen, that remarks our first set. The lead in a crucial game. If you're Regi, Rice, what do you think you have to do in the second set to come back?
If I'm Regi, Jacob, I'm setting up more hits than I set up in that set. They had a lot of opportunities to set up some big hits, but unfortunately, they just didn't transfer.
That is true. Yeah, especially they had a lot of free balls. They had a lot of free balls, and that's something you don't want to see in volleyball, especially in the championship game against such a strong KSS team. They really need to get set up, and they really need to get their game going. They need the hits going.
That's very true. They got to receive these deep serves and set it up properly.
If they just keep sending in the backcourt with these volleys, it's not going to work. It's just simply not going to work against this good of a KSS team. And KSS is going to keep answering again and again and again and again.
Very, very true.
Thanks for the shout out, St. Lawrence College. We appreciate it. As both teams here get their timeout going, as they will take the court in just a second here.
I think step one for Regi here is get their energy high. Huge energy will transfer to huge points for them in this game.
For sure. But if you're KSS here, what a strong first set, man.
Exactly.
What a strong first set,
That's momentum, and momentum is something you really need in this game.
Oh, you can tell, like, you got the KSS mascot in the corner there. The Bear mascot has came to show up. The team atmosphere is amazing. The crowd atmosphere is amazing. If you're KSS, how do you stop this momentum? Like, the momentum, they're just riding it right now. It's crazy.
To be honest with you, Jacob, I have no idea. This is going to be a tough one for Regi to come back from, but they got to make it happen somehow.
And they got to keep their heads up. They can't take this first set. They can't let this first set make them be 2 down, They
Exactly.
got to take it lightly. They got to prepare for the second set and look ahead.
They got to hype each other up and make sure to keep making those plays.
For sure. They got to trust each other. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second set, KSS, Regi, Championship Volleyball. Here we go.
Fans getting excited for the second set.
The Regi crowd is going.
They've got pots and pans.
You love to see it in a big game like this. It definitely makes the boys on the court feel more special. It's definitely what you want to feel. Both teams now taking the court and are just getting ready to go underway. As it will be KSS ball. It's
number 9, Spencer Richards serving it up for KSS.
Number 9, Spencer will send this one over. A fantastic serve. And here we go. Second set. As Regi now will hand that one over, handled by KSS though. Trying to get something going here. That's a great thing, but the first point will go to Regi.
That's momentum for Regi early in the set.
That is what you want to see after a tough first set. You want to see that first point go to Regi, get the heads high, and make them feel as if they
Our
can
fans
take
are
this.
loving it, banging on their pots and pans over here.
Love this. Yeah, as Regi now will send it over. That's a strong first one. As KSS can barely handle that. They'll send something over there. They'll send over a spike. Handled by Regi in the backcourt though. They try to get something going. From the setup, they'll have to send over a free ball. Oh, not what you want to see. Handled by KSS. They go to the net, set up. That's a great spike.
That's a nice spot.
And it just
Net
finds
violation.
the corner, I believe.
Net violation on Regi. That's
Net
KSS ball.
Yes, it is. Great placement there by
Serving
KSS.
it up, we've got number 3, Jalen Fisher.
Jalen now will send this ball over. As he was fantastic at serving in the first set. It's reaching now, will handle that, get something going, a huge spike, and that one is perfect. And Regi getting their spiking over, it's getting their spiking going early in the second set.
Regi needs. Now they've got an extra point on the board, now their energy's high, and they're ready to keep rolling with this momentum.
They got this lead, it's not a massive lead, but it's a lead nonetheless, and it's what you want to see on the scoreboard here if you're at Regi. As Ali Hashmat now will step back up to serve some more here in the second set, as he will send that ball over. That's a fantastic serve, a hard one, hard for KSS to handle. KSS go forward side, fantastic. He looks to continue that here in the second set. As Adam now will send this ball over. That is good, as Regi will handle that one. Got the net though, and that one's just sent back over. And I don't think KSS was expecting it, because they
lucky
just
little spot there.
They just let it drop, and Regi will take that all day, and they will make it a 3-2 game. The fans are getting hyped as they need to keep this momentum going. If you have another Regi player stepping up to take another serve, it is number 9, Daniel. As he was fantastic serving in the first set. I'm not gonna lie, he had a fantastic dig there in the first set. Can he continue this amazing play in the second set? As he will send that over, kept it by KSS.
Here he
to
comes,
Robbie! And that one it's unstoppable. It's just unstoppable.
This young man is fantastic at the net.
He's got everything going. He's got the hops, he's got the height, and he's got the heat. He's got the heat. He's unstoppable.
That is so true. He's bringing energy to his team right now. The score is tied up. Serving for KSS, number 18. That's John Angus Davison.
It's John now. I believe will make his serving debut as he will send that ball over, though. Kept up by Regi. Regi about to get something going. Can they get a spike going? They do. A little tip of the net, but it's not high enough. And it's a lift. And that one will go the KSS way, and it'll be John Angus John Angus Davidson stepping back up, taking another serve. As John now will send this ball over. It is a good one. Kept up by Regi. No, Regi trying to get something going. They'll have to get something. A great hit by the backcourt. But KSS is there to block that one at the net. Oh my goodness. There was number 19, Nate Stevenson. He was prepared for that ball to come over, and he just says, no thank you, and sends it right down to the Regi side.
Huge point for KSS, bringing the energy.
Yeah, they definitely
straight up. The bench went hype with that one.
They're definitely got the momentum back, as John now will send this ball over deep, and Regi's going to have to send that, but that's not what you want to see. A net play, they need to get something going here, so they'll send a free ball over, as KSS will try to capitalize on this, and it's Robbie with another huge hit! And that one goes on the Regi side, and KSS earned themselves another point.
KSS extending this lead here. The score is now 6-3.
And the thing
continuing to serve number 18, John.
Regi needs this set. You don't want to go down 2-0, especially to this good of a team in KSS. You know, especially in a championship game like this, there's going to be no momentum left in that second set, and that third set, pardon me, and there's no way you're going to keep the reverse sweep, so they need to win this. As back and forth play now as Regi trying to get something going with the heat, and that one is called in. Regi answer right back.
I say the Regi fans have some of the most energy in the stadium.
I was about to say the same thing. The Regi fans are fans.
They're cheering, they're banging on pots and pans. It is loud from their side of the gym.
There's Regi now. I believe it's David DeVeers coming up. And KSS fumble on that one. Can they recover? They will. They'll just send that one back over to free ball, though. This is something for Regi to capitalize on. They send something nice, but that tip was over, and they weren't ready. Regi capitalized on a KSS mistake.
Serving it up for Regi, that's number 5, David.
David now looking at his second straight serve over in a row. As he will send that ball over, kept up by KSS now. KSS now trying to get something going on the far side. Hit! As that's fantastic! And Regi goes for the block, but unfortunately, they do block it, but it goes on their own side, and that one will go the way of KSS. And it is number 23, Robbie McWilliams, stepping up now for serving for KSS, and he is a dangerous player.
Absolutely. Here he comes. No line violation this time. Picks the back corner of the court.
Oh my goodness.
Phenomenal gameplay.
They're bowing in the bottom left. They're bowing. They know how good this kid is. And this kid has just absolutely sniped the bottom corner. And he tries to do it again. And that's fantastic.
He can find those spots with no problem.
This guy is unstoppable as he looks to extend the lead to 10-5 here with another serve. Can he have another one where Regi has no answer for it? So we'll send it up, serve it over, and that one's out of bounds just barely.
Robbie secured a couple big points for KSS here, but now Regi has the opportunity to swing it right back.
It's only within 3. I remember this time here in the last set, it was 9-1. So 9-6 is pretty good for Regi. They're still right in it, and they still are pushing to get this win back.
With the serve, that was number 14, Leon.
As KSS now with the major hit by number 3, Jalen. He answers right back, and we makes it a 10-6 game. As we have number 19, it is Nate Stevenson who'll send that ball over, handled by Regi. They'll Regi trying to get something going there, so they will send it over. That's a great spike. As KSS now will send that ball over. It's a free ball. Regi need to capitalize on this to get to the center. Far side set to the hit, and that one is perfect. Regi get the point.
That's big for Regi. This lead is shrinking by the play. Only 10-7 now. It's a 3-point game.
Fantastic. That gives Regi serving possession again too, which is what you want to see if you're a Regi fan. As Regi now will send that ball over. Kept up by KSS now as they're trying to get something going here. As that's a fantastic hit. And nobody can stop that one on KSS. Pardon me, Regi.
Couple substitutions here for KSS.
Yes, there is. As we have number 9 stepping up to take this serve for KSS, it is
Spencer Richards.
Spencer Richards. And Spencer now, I believe, yeah, he had a few serves there in the first set, pardon me, and he's still continuing his fantastic serve here in the second. As that's a diving attempt by Robbie, but unfortunately he's just not going to get enough on it to keep that ball up, and Rigi will take that point, and it's still a 3-point game, Rise.
This set's staying much tighter than the last one.
Oh, you love to see it, though. You love to see some championship volleyball close, as Rigi need to take this set as they do not want to go down 2-0 against such a good KSS team, as they will send that ball over. Kept up by KSS as they try to get something here at the net. That's a fantastic hit. Can Rigi get the diving stop? They cannot. And that point will go the KSS way. As here we go, KSS will send that ball over, kept up by Rigi.
Jalen Fisher with the serve.
KSS getting a far side serve going. That's fantastic.
Big dig from KSS.
KSS will have to send that ball back over. They're off the dig. Rigi trying to answer right back, and they do. Tipped off the block. KSS can't get there. Rigi point. As here we go. Number 1, Ali Hashman stepping up to take that serve. As he's been good at the serve line tonight. Can he continue it here? And he does. Back in the backcourt of KSS. KSS trying to get something going here as they'll have to send over a free ball. Can Rigi capitalize on this? They will keep it up. And they'll send over a free ball of themselves. Can they get something going here? Oh my goodness! KSS with the... It was a crazy hit right down to the floor.
Straight down. That's a huge quick from KSS. That's huge energy for their team.
That is just unstoppable. Rigi couldn't do nothing about that if they wanted to. That's a fantastic serve by KSS. Rigi trying to get something going. Some momentum themselves. Great dig. Great dig, though, by KSS. And KSS will send that over.
Right
kept up by Rigi. Rigi will try to get something going here. They'll send it over. Kept up by KSS. They'll have to tip it over. Rigi now, can they handle this? Can they get something going? In the middle with the set. But unfortunately, he just jumps a bit too early, and he cannot get enough on it to get that ball over. It will be a KSS point.
Serving it up for KSS, number 15, Adam Hendry.
As Adam now will send another one over, and he will.
That's a great serve.
That's fantastic there, as Ricci will keep that ball up, trying to get something going here. Back court hit, and that is pretty good for a backcourt hit, but they'll enter right back. A nice little tip. Ricci got to get down to keep that ball up, but a miscommunication will allow nobody to get that ball. And KSS will get the point, and Rigi calls their third timeout of the night.
A lot of padded backs on the KSS side.
Now, Ryan,
they've earned it. It's 15-9 in this second set.
This set is a lot closer than this first set. Do you think Rigi has a chance of coming back and tying up and even winning this second set here?
I think Rigi certainly has a chance of coming back here. If they can swing some momentum their way, the score is only 15-9. It's only a 6-point deficit they need to clear up. That can happen so fast in this sport.
That is so true. All it takes is one serving spree, and the game's a tie game. And with hopefully this Rigi timeout can ignite the boys to really get something going here and really tie up this set and even take it, because I'd love to see a 1-1 set volleyball game going into the third set.
That would be incredible to see in some CASA finals.
As we have the Rigi mascot in the building. Love to see both mascots. Well, maybe they'll get some beef in the middle of the court here.
Back on the floor, serving it up, KSS.
So here we go. Now they'll send it over, and that was deep. It's just over the line. Unfortunate for KSS, and Rigi will take that point in the serve.
Rigi fans are trying desperately to give their team some energy here.
As it will be set over by Rigi. It's number 9, Daniel. He's been fantastic serving tonight. As he will just send that ball over, and that's fantastic handle by KSS, though. KSS trying to get something going here at the net. A hard spike, and that one is just out of bounds. And it will be called the Rigi way.
This is what we were just talking about, Jacob.
I was just about to...
got a couple more points to their name right now.
I was just about to add on that. Yes, it is, Rias. 2 points in a row. Can they keep going as Daniel will step back up, take this serve?
Another phenomenal serve from Daniel.
She sends it over. And that will be called, I believe, a lift on KSS. And Rigi's made us a 3-point game. 15-12. Daniel Lau has been on fire serving tonight as he looks to make it 3 in a row. as he will step up. Can he make a three?
Can he slice this lead down to just 2 points?
As he will send over that fantastic serve. Unfortunately, a bit too high. And KSS cannot handle that. And the Bears will get serving possession here.
A little too deep on that serve, but he did cut the lead down, and Rigi is still in this game. It's only a 4-point deficit right now. A couple substitutions for KSS.
But this game, after that Rigi timeout, it must have ignited something in the boys as they have came out firing. As John Angus Davidson has stepped up to take this another serve for KSS, he will send that ball over for the Bears. Handled by Rigi though. Rigi trying to get something going as they get a far side set. Hit over, but great block by KSS, but Rigi keeps that up. They get another one going, and that one's hit right down. KSS can't handle it. Rigi points.
KSS was winning by 6 points just minutes ago. Rigi has cut it all the way down to just a 3-point lead. Can they cut it even smaller?
As Rigi now will send that ball over, but unfortunately for the Panthers, that ball will just hit the net, and it will go the KSS way, as we do have Robbie McWilliams stepping up to sit this serve.
This young man's got an incredible spin serve.
He really does. Can he capitalize on it though? Sometimes he goes a bit too over. Sometimes he goes over the line, so he's got to keep out for that. But unfortunately for this time, he doesn't. But that's a great keep up by Rigi. But unfortunately, it just don't get enough on that hit, and that one will go straight into the net.
Let's see if Robbie can keep these serves coming and extend this lead for KSS right now.
That's Robbie now will send that ball over, and that's fantastic. Great way by Rigi to keep that ball up, as they'll send over a free ball. Will it go over? And it does not. KSS get that point and make it a 19-13 lead. It's back to a 6-point game, which is not what you want to see by Rigi, as KSS only needs 6 more points to win the second set and go up 2-0. Another sub coming in for Rigi, as KSS will have this ball, is Robbie. As he will send that serve over, and that is just unstoppable, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Robbie McWilliams and the Rias. KSS, man, they are crazy.
They are popping off right now with these serves. Robbie extending the lead by so much. It is now just 5 points to match point here. If KSS can keep this momentum for 5 more points, they'll win the set, making it 2-0 over Rigi. But Rigi definitely still has opportunity here to bring this back. Teams returning to the floor. Serving it up for KSS, number 23, Robbie McWilliams.
It's Robbie now 5 points away from taking this second set and putting KSS onto game point. Here they go. That serve. It's just called in bounds. The KSS will take that point.
Robbie is so good at finding those empty little spots and sending the ball straight into them.
He really is. It's crazy.
Just 4 points away from victory in the second set here.
As Robbie now will send over that one, and that one
soars out of bounds.
It's just a bit too far. And
can Rigi make something happen with this opportunity?
They really need to capitalize on this, as KSS is only 4 points away, and Rigi is still 11 points away. So they really need to capitalize on this opportunity, as they won't get many more on this set. As this
serving it up for Rigi, number 14, Liam Dickinson.
And
that one flies out of bounds.
Just a bit too out of bounds, and unfortunately for Rigi, that opportunity is not capitalized on, and it is a 22-14 game. As Kingston tries to close it out here, they only need 3 points to do so. It's number 19, Nate Stevenson, as he will step back up. As he will send that ball over. And
that's an unfortunate mistake for Rigi.
A miscommunication on the side of Rigi, and nobody gets that ball, Rias.
KSS is now only 2 points away from winning this second set.
You know, one of the first things they tell you in volleyball is you need to communicate, and that is just showing how crucial it really is.
Nate Stevenson
As Nate will send that ball over, and
a good
Rigi
serve.
just cannot handle it. And KSS is on set point.
The lead extended to 10. They're 1 point away from victory in this second set.
Can KSS close it out? Can Nate Stevenson do it with all the pressure on him? He will send
Great
it over.
serve.
Rigi
Great
do
up.
handle this one. They send it over with a spike by number 4. That was hit the ground. Matt Roswell handles the pressure and get Rigi another point and extend this game. It is only 24-15 now.
Regi's put themselves in a tight spot by letting KSS get so far ahead in this game. However, it is definitely still possible to pull out of this hole.
They're going to have to be, the thing is, Rice, they're going to have to be perfect. They can't make any mistakes.
Beautiful serve.
That one's sent over.
Great
Regi's
block.
there to answer that, but KSS will try to get something going. And that one's tipped out of bounds. KSS wins set number 2 and have a 2-0 point lead in sets. Ladies and gentlemen, KSS have put themselves on set point. It is 2-0 in sets. They only need one more set, and this championship is all theirs. Can they do it? You're going to have to stick around and find out, folks. Just want to remind you guys that this stream is brought to you by the computer science program at Bay Ridge. Just want to put that out there. You know, it's a great program. Shout out Mr. Swain.
Shout out Mr. Swain, for real.
For real. For real, and I hope you're enjoying some great volleyball, because it would not be, you know, we would not be here tonight if it wasn't for him. So thank you, Mr. Swain. But folks, we are here, and we're enjoying some great volleyball. And Rise, it is 2-0 for KSS going into the third set, Rise. I'm going to ask you one question. What does Rigi have to do?
What does Rigi have to do? Rigi has to win this next set, Jacob. Because you know what happens if they don't win the next set? They lose the championship game.
That is true. You know, if you're Rigi, you have that idea in your head. It's like, if you lose this next set, it's over. So you need to win it. Will they get some fire ignited in them? Will they get that spark that they need to take this next set?
If it comes from anywhere, it'll almost certainly come from their fans. Their section is absolutely alive tonight. They've got pots and pans banging. They've got flags waving. They've got posters in the air.
They got whistles. It's crazy.
There's some great back and forth gameplay in that last set.
Oh, for sure. A lot closer than the first set, which is what you love to see. As Rigi now will take the court. They are ready. They are prepared to battle for this third set. It's just if they could pull it off. Here we go, Rise. Both teams have taken the court. They both have one objective: win this championship. And KSS has it in arm's reach, Rise. Can they pull it off? Can they do it? Or will Rigi extend this game? We're going to have to find out right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I think if Rigi has a fighting chance in this game, they've got to play really hard, really early. They've got to extend a huge lead, swing that momentum their way. They can make.
Rigi is just going to shake that one off.
Yeah, Regi's got to keep their heads high here because they cannot allow KSS to gain too much momentum. That would be very bad for them.
It will be, as number 3 here for KSS, and he sends that one right into the net, and that will go right back to the Rigi way. That's very fortunate for Rigi, as you know. Maybe the momentum killer there with the hit into the net from their first serve, but you know, KSS is the same thing, so basically nothing happened. It's a 1-1 game. As we have number 16, Aiden now will send that one over. And ladies and gentlemen, that has 3 serves in a row into the net.
3 in a row into the net. What is going on here tonight?
I think both teams, you know, it's a very pressure situation there in the third set. KSS,
the nerves
one
must
set,
be high here tonight in the St. Lawrence Dome.
KSS, 1 set away from winning. Rigi, 1 set away from losing. You know, it's very pressured. That one finally goes over, but Rigi cannot handle that one. And it will go the KSS way in a 3-1 game. It's number 19 here. Sean Angus Davidson's been fantastic here serving tonight, and he will continue that here in the third set.
Serving it up for KSS, number 19, Nate Stevenson.
Oh, pardon me, Nate Stevenson, yeah. Oh
Huge
my
hit!
goodness!
That's massive for Regi.
Matt Roswell will send that one over and get the momentum going back the Regi way.
Regi should feel hyped after that play. That was a huge hit.
You could definitely tell the crowd was hyped. They went crazy after that hole one. We do have another Regi player. It is Matt stepping back up to take that serve. And he will send that one over. Handled by KSS. They're trying to get something going here. And that one's called the Regi way on a 2-touch by KSS. Regi's got to capitalize on this. They have the momentum. They have the points. Here we go. As Regi now will send that one over. Handled by KSS. They try to get something going here. Far side hit. And it is blocked, but unfortunately it's blocked on their own side. And KSS will take that point, and it's 4-3 KSS lead. They're watching the stream. It's delayed.
Oh, actually,
No. They're cheering. As here we go. This number 18, John Angus Davidson this time. So he'll step up to take this serve. So he will send over Regi. Some very fast hits there. As Kingston now trying to handle this one. They do. That's a fantastic Robbie.
That's Robbie McWilliams.
William. He is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, and he gets another point for KSS on a fantastic serve. There's just too much heat to handle for Regi, and they just can't do anything about it. And John Angus Davidson will step back up to take another serve. They will send it over. Handled by Regi, though. Try to get something going. A light set. A great hit, but that's handled by KSS now. KSS back to Robbie.
Robbie sends another huge hit. This is what this kid does best.
That one is blocked out of bounds, and KSS will take that point. In a 6-3 game. I don't want to say it, but KSS might be looking to run away with this one here, which is not what you want to see. Regi now sitting at far side. It's a great set. Great hit, but great handle. Great focus there by KSS.
Comes.
It's Robbie.
Robbie, that's tipped out.
And that one is kept in.
Stays inbounds.
Oh my goodness. Robbie McWilliam. He is fantastic.
Great serve from KSS.
I say we'll send that one over at KSS. Oh, and that spike's just a bit too far.
Nice line violation on KSS. That's Regi's point. Regi is certainly still in this game. It's only a 3-point deficit, and they have the opportunity right now.
Substitution call here by both teams as trying to get something going here in a 7-4 game for KSS. As it will be Regi ball number 1, Ali Hashmet. Been fantastic at the serving line all night tonight as he continues that.
Great spin serve from Regi.
Oh, and that's a fantastic
Big
hit.
play from KSS. Unfortunately, flies just out of bounds.
That's a great hit, though. Great height. He had to get over that, and he did elevate it, but unfortunately, it's just a bit too high, and it goes out of bounds. As it will be Ali Hashmet stepping back up, take the serve in a 7-5 game. Only a 2-point lead here for KSS, which is good for Regi.
He threw up a spin serve last time. He's doing it again.
Oh, what a serve!
That's an incredible serve.
Ali, as KSS will handle that one though, and Robbie will have to get a light touch there, and that is fantastic. He had such a hard angle to hit that ball, but he makes it work. Of course he does. It's Robbie McWilliam, and that ball just goes to the Regi side. It's hit out of bounds, and
Robbie's serving it
KSS
up.
points.
He's got a deadly spin serve here. Let's see if he can find some empty spots on the floor.
Robbie now will send that ball over, and that is fantastic.
That's tough to receive.
Oh my goodness. Rias, Hennessy, you know, what are they supposed to do with Robbie McWilliam on the other team? This guy is just fantastic at volleyball.
What are they supposed to do? To be honest, Jacob, they got to get really lucky on these digs.
Because
Like that. Can they recover this one?
It's all
Unfortunately, no.
it's
Flies
all
out
the
of
way in the
bounds.
bleachers.
KSS lying down on the bench. Interesting celebration.
I love the team atmosphere, though. The boys really bond together when they do stuff like that. As Robbie will look to send over another one, and Regi's got to be ready for this one. As he's got a fantastic serve. And they are. That's a
good
great dig by Regi, but KSS recovers. They try to get something over here. They got to be ready for the next hit. They do. Regi does keep that one up. Set by number 14.
What can Regi do with it?
Hit over by Regi, and that's fantastic. They find the empty spot on the court. They put it there, and Regi gets the point in a 10-6 game. It will be a Regi serve here. But the question is, who is going to hit it? It will be number 9. Daniel out. As Daniel will send that one over.
That's a great serve.
Great dig there by KSS. But KSS answer right back. Can they keep that ball up? They cannot. And KSS get another point.
What happened down there? Do we have some beef between these mascots today?
Oh. Oh. KSS, the mascot, wants to smoke. Apparently he's getting pretty cocky with this 2-set lead. But apparently he can be cocky if KSS keeps playing like this. That's an amazing block by KSS, and it forces Regi to call a timeout. And we do have ourselves a 12-6 set here for KSS Rias. This is Regi's last chance here. They have to answer back in this set, or it is not going to end good for them. What do you think they have to do here to come back in this third set?
What do they have to do? They have to hype each other up right now. They need their own energy to help them make these points happen.
That's true. And they got to have belief.
They got to believe in themselves. It's got to happen now or never.
They gotta have, a lot of things got to go right for this Regi team, but in a championship volleyball game, anything can happen.
One thing I'm noticing right here, Jacob, is their mascot is absolutely ripped.
He is
holy
jacked out of his mind.
Okay, big receive from Regi.
If only the mascots were allowed to play on the volleyball team, he would be fantastic. As Robbie sends that one a bit too far, it just goes out of bounds and the pots and pans go crazy.
Regi's fan section is loving it.
As Regi now will take that point and we'll have the next set of the game. And it's number 5. David will send that ball over, though, kept up by KSS. KSS trying to get something going here on the far side. It's Jalen, and Jalen hits that one right down. And KSS make it 13-7.
A couple substitutions for KSS.
As KSS is only 12 points away from winning themselves the 2022-23 Junior Boys Volleyball Championship, ladies and gentlemen. But Regi's can still fire back. Can they do it? Regi now will send that one over. Great D by KSS.
Can they recover?
They got to keep that ball up, and they do. They will send over a free ball.
Free ball
KSS just
got
got
it.
it.
Opportunity.
Oh, great block by KSS, but Regi, great recovery. Can they do it again? Another great block by KSS. KSS taking this slowly now, trying to get something going here. They get to the far side. That was hit over, and the block is not good. KSS point.
Serving it up, Spencer Richards of KSS.
He will send that ball over.
That's a nice serve.
That is fantastic, but it's sent over by Regi. KSS now trying to get something going on the far side. Tipped by Regi, but they got to keep going. A little tip! KSS wasn't ready for that one. Regi gets the point.
Regi directs it directly into an empty spot on the floor. That was a smart play. That was a play that they needed right now.
That was fantastic there by the Panthers. As some substitutions happen, as it is KSS ball. Pardon me, Regi ball. As Regi now will send that ball over. Handled by KSS, though it's robbing the backcourt. Set by KSS. Regi diving. 2 players commit.
Bodies all over the floor. They're diving everywhere for the ball.
But 2 players not good enough as that ball goes out of bounds, and it will go the KSS way. It will be Jalen Fisher stepping up to take this serve in a 15-8 game, as he will send that ball over. That's a fantastic serve. Handled by Regi, though. Regi trying to get something going on the far side. That's a great hit, but great keep up by KSS, that's
What a
fantastic!
recovery!
Great way by Robbie to keep the ball up, but it's still up. KSS scrambling now. They need to get something over this. Number free ball. Can Rigi capitalize on this as they will keep it up? Hit by Rigi in the background. Great dig by KSS. Robbie! Blocked by Rigi though. Oh my goodness, what a set! They hit over. Once more! And that is in the backcourt! The fans are going crazy!
Robbie McWilliam, huge hit!
Ladies and gentlemen, what a rally by the two teams there. Both teams should be happy with that. But KSS should be more happy with that as they have a fantastic hit and a fantastic point by Robbie McWilliam.
Jalen Fisher with the serve.
He will send that ball over though. Handed by Rigi. Rigi trying to get something going here on the far side. Great block by KSS. Can they keep it up? They will. This one over free ball though. Can Rigi capitalize on this? They'll send it over. Great hit blocked by KSS. And KSS gets the point as Rigi cannot handle that block.
Oh, I think KSS. Oh, timeout for Rigi. KSS loving it. The boys are hyped.
They are ecstatic right now. The bench is ecstatic. The mascot's ecstatic. The fans are they're ecstatic too. Not going crazy. They don't get the pots and pans like Rigi do, but they're still here to support, which is what you love to see.
Jacob, I think Regi's got to up their game on the serve receive here late in this third set.
For sure, Rice, especially since, they don't have much breathing room left. KSS is only 8 points away from taking this championship. Rigi needs to pretty much be perfect for these next 3 sets, Rice. Can they make it happen? Will KSS take the championship? Will Rigi make a crazy comeback and take the championship? It all comes down to this third set.
Jalen Fisher serving it up.
Jalen now will send that ball over. Just off the net, though.
That's a great up from Rigi.
Rigi have a hit of their own!
And they find a spot on the floor!
And they enter back. Mal Roswell says, we're not done yet right here. And we'll get the point back for Rigi trying to crawl their way back into this game. As it is Aiden Best-Solberg coming up for the serve. As he will send that ball over. Hit up by KSS at the net.
Net violation for KSS. Huge opportunities for Rigi late in the third set.
As Rigi now will take that and hopefully get some momentum going. That is what you want to see here for Rigi. A couple points going their way, and it's now only 17-10. As it will be another serve by Aiden. Aiden will send that ball over. Kept up by KSS, though. KSS trying to get something going. It is Robbie, and that is deflected just out of bounds. And KSS will take that point.
Serving it up for KSS, number 19, Nate Stevenson. He's been spectacular on these serves.
As Nate will try to send that one over, and he does. It's successful. Rigi having to get down to get that one. They'll have to hit it over. Kept up by KSS, though. A net play!
Huge quick hit.
Little set. Amazing hit. KSS point. 19-10. And KSS is on fire. They are 6 points away from taking this championship. Nate Stevenson steps back up to the serving line. Can he make it happen? Just on the other side of the net. Rigi, great recovery though.
Rigi sends over a free ball.
Oh, that was short!
And it finds a lucky spot. That's Regi's point.
I don't think KSS was ready for that. And Thomas goes for the diving hit to keep that ball up, but unfortunately he's just not good enough. And Rigi will take that point. They will try to make a comeback here.
Serving it up for Rigi, we've got number 4, Matt Rousel.
As Matt now will send this ball over. And it's just good enough. Kept up by KSS though. Trying to get something going here. Far side. Great dig by Rigi, but no one's there at the net to keep that ball up. They just let it drop. And when KSS is only 6 points away from getting this set, you gotta be more on your feet if you're Rigi. As we have John Angus Davidson stepping up to take another serve here. And he will send that ball over. That's fantastic. He's been great at the serving line here tonight. But Rigi will send over a free ball. Handled by KSS.
Here he comes!
Set. It's Robbie McWilliams.
That's tipped out of bounds. KSS point.
Rias,
KSS is only 4 points away from marking their team's name into the championship. Can they make it happen?
The odds are definitely in their favor right now, Jacob. It's like a miracle from Regi to turn this game around.
But Regi can still make something happen. They send it over. KSS can't handle that one. Can they get there? They cannot.
I may have spoken too soon.
And Regi now will take that point. As here we go. It comes down to these last few serves. Regi need to have some huge serving here if they want to make anything happen. As it will go to number 1, Ali Hashman. She looks to send this ball over. As Ali now will send that ball over. He's been fantastic from the serving line here tonight. He continues it. KSS now something far. It's Robbie. Great dig though by Regi. But a good eye by the KSS boys to call that ball out of bounds. And it will be Robbie
McWilliam.
Robbie McWilliam. 3 points away from getting his team a championship. Can he make it happen? As he has been good from serving here tonight. And he will send that ball over. That's fantastic. Handled by Regi. Will send that girl over. KSS now trying to get something. A little spike. But it is called a violation. KSS. Called the lift, I believe.
Yeah, maybe.
And it will go the way of Regi. As they need some momentum going. It is 22-13.
Regi's fans started a little chant there. Seems to have died out.
A chant wouldn't be too bad for these guys right now as they need the momentum. That is Daniel Lau, who's been crucial here serving tonight for Regi. As that one just doesn't get over the net for KSS. They cannot handle it. Great serve by Daniel. And Daniel now.
Lead is cut down to only 8 points.
There's still a chance. It's far from over.
Regi has to play almost perfect though. Not a lot of wiggle here. Not a lot of wiggle room here for them to make some mistakes.
Daniel
we
now
got some
send
beef
that
with the
ball
mascots.
over. Kingston now trying to get something going. It's Jalen, and that one is blocked out of bounds.
That's huge. 2 points now to victory in this championship game. Oh, Regi mascot starting some stuff over here on the KSS fan side.
Regi now will send that ball over. Handled by Robbie. KSS now to get something going. Backcourt hit by Robbie. Great way to keep that open by Regi. They need to be perfect here pretty much. They'll send that ball over to the backcourt. Great way, but it's not kept high enough. Regi get the point and make it 23-15.
I gotta say, Jacob, this is some incredible back and forth gameplay here. Really late for this to be happening for Regi. However, they may be able to swing it.
Regi need a miracle to happen. Can they extend it to a fourth set? They do have ball possession, but they need to be perfect. As they will send it over. Kept up by KSS though at the net. They send a set over. A perfect hit! That's a great thing by Regi to keep that ball up though. They'll send it over! But it's out of bounds into the stands. And that one goes the KSS point. And ladies and gentlemen, KSS is on game point. 24-15. Regi needs to be perfect. KSS needs one more point to win it all. Can they make it happen? As it's number 9, Spencer sends it over. Handled by Regi. They need to be perfect here. They'll send over a free ball. Handled by KSS. So in the backcourt. Sent over to Robbie. Robbie will send over by Regi though. Back over to KSS. Sent back to Robbie. And that one is a bit too out of bounds. And the Kingston Bears are your 2022-23 Junior Boys Volleyball Champions.
Phenomenal gameplay from these boys tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed history as the Kingston Bears have just swept Regi 3-0 for the championship, and a fantastic game by both these teams.
Here they go, giving each other a round of applause. That's the kind of sportsmanship you love to see.
It is a hard season for both these teams. Lots of sweat, lots of practices, and they both made it to the finals, which is phenomenal. Both teams should be extremely happy with their results, but Kingston are your champions as they look forward to lifting that trophy.
There's a trophy? KSS getting set up for their championship photo right now. A trophy.
This Kingston team is crazy. Crazy players, crazy spikes, crazy serves. Overall, their whole team is just amazing. And you know, unfortunately for Reggie, they just couldn't handle it. They just couldn't handle how high of a level Kingston won. That's why they came in at the #1 seed. They came into this game as the #1 team in the league. Reggie should be ecstatic with what they came. They came in as the 4th seed, meaning they had to upset a team to get here. They did so, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to beat this Kingston team.
It's very true, Jacob.
As Regina seems to have their heads up, which is fantastic.
Love to
As
see it.
we have the medal ceremony coming out for both.
It's smiles all around for these KSS champions as they're awarded their gold medals.
Love to see it. But I'm sure in their high school career, if these boys are this good, it won't be their last medal, as they are a fantastic team.
Yes, they're a very polished junior team.
Will they go to EASA?
I think so.
Should we check?
That was a fantastic game. So, no, there were some upsides for both teams, but I think the distinguisher was Reggie. They just got too many free balls over. They couldn't get much set up against this hard-working KSS team, although they did do fantastic. I think there was too many free balls, and there wasn't enough communication within the boys to make it happen. But still a fantastic game by them. They should still keep their heads up. They should still be happy. But this KSS team has made it happen.
Absolutely right. And you'll be seeing this KSS team at EASA, and I think they'll fit right in with those high-level teams.
Oh, they will. They will fit in with all these amazing Eastern Ontario teams. But ladies and gentlemen, I know you're hyped after this fantastic volleyball game, but I'll have you know, it doesn't end there. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, don't go anywhere. We have Holy Cross and we have Frontenac, senior boys volleyball champions. Frontenac the 1 seed, Holy Cross the 2 seed. Who will do it? Who will make it? It is going to be a crazy game. I am excited. But first, we have the trophy ceremony as the boys go over to riff that chip.
Looks like Coach hoisting the trophy right about now.
As I believe the captains will get the first of the show. It's Robbie McWilliam, the captain. I'd probably say the MVP of this game for the Bears. He was fantastic.
He was absolutely huge on the net.
And the boys get to lift the trophy. A fantastic season. They have worked so hard, and it all is, it's all accomplished here.
A lot of well-earned energy come from this team right now.
They've all built up to this moment, and to lift that trophy must feel incredible as they come over to the fans.
Standing ovation from the fans right now.
Love to see it, as the boys have worked extremely hard for this championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. But as I said, coming up right after this, Holy Cross, Frontenac, Senior Boys Volleyball Championship. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jacob Ewing, joined by Rias Hennessy. Rias, thank you so much for joining me here.
I am so glad to be here, Jacob. This was an exciting game to watch.
But as I said, we're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Grab a snack. Go to the bathroom. Sit back down with your device, with the stream pulled up, because it is about to be crazy.
Huge cast of volleyball coming up.